Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to the ADC TV channel. Back here again with another Bill Burr reaction video. This is the epidemic of gold digging whores. Yeah, I have known one or two. I've been with one or two. Yeah. We'll gloss over that. Anyway, yeah, I love Bill Burr stuff because I've not, until someone recommended this the other day, I've never seen or heard of this guy before. So, I looked at one or two of his videos and he's just absolutely hysterical with some of the stuff he comes out with. So yeah, I'm back with another Bill Burr video now. Let's get started.
I'm afraid to get married, man. Why man wouldn't be afraid to get married at this point? Look at Kobe. Look at the shit he's going through right now. Right? Guy's getting a divorce. His wife's gonna get $70 million.
Oh.
Never hit a layup in her life. Can anybody explain these divorce settlements? Can anybody make sense of these fucking things? Tiger Woods' wife, $250 million.
200. Tiger Woods' ex. Which one? He's been with a few, and most of them are the gold digging whores. But 250 million. Where did they come up with these numbers? Like 70 million for kind of. How did the divorce lawyers or the ex-wives or whatever come up with these numbers? 70 million. 250 million. I don't. It's just staggering the amount of money comes up with, and then some of them will just play it and keep people quiet and probably sign a non-disclosure so they can't say anything. But yeah, that's just an absurd amount of money to 250 million.
She's a babysitter worth $250 million fucking dollars. Somebody, go ahead. Somebody, explain, justify it. Justify it. What, he cheated on her? I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. He cheated on her. Great, the relationship's over right then. Kobe cheated, right? Shouldn't that relationship been over right then? Why did she hang around like some jaded cop for 3 years trying to get her fucking pension, right? Get that 10 years in? I don't know, maybe that's too harsh. That shit bothers me, man. Dude, there is an epidemic of gold-digging whores in this country. And every night I put on the news, and I'm waiting for someone to address it. Every night, never see it, And every night I bring up gold-digging whores, and the whole crowd pulls back like I'm up here talking about Bigfoot, right? Like I'm saying the moon's made out of cheese or something. Talking about whores, people. They're everywhere.
They are.
How many? How many more great men are going to get chopped in half
Exactly.
before we do something?
Exactly.
Why is it so quiet in here?
It was like,
God damn, I don't get it. What is it? Is it women? Do you think I'm calling you? I'm not calling any woman here a whore, okay? So don't pull back. That's not fair, okay? If you brought up wife beaters, I wouldn't pull back. I get it. There's guys hitting women, they need to be stopped. We got to understand that gold-digging whores are the wife beaters.
They're all sitting in the audience going, should I laugh? What do we do? Do we laugh? Do we not laugh? I'm so confused. Are you going to laugh? No, I don't know. Are you going to laugh? Oh, I don't know. What should I do? Are you going to laugh? He's a comedian. He's making jokes. That's what you paid for. If you've seen YouTube videos of stuff they do, and he comes up with stuff like this, why are you shocked? You've paid the money to go and see this. You know what he does. So it's like that boy Toby Brown. He was like, oh, he's so rude. Oh, it's atrocious. It's disgraceful. And yet they go and pay money to go and see him, and then complain that he's so rude. Don't get it. What? If you're going to pay a comedian you know does rude stuff, why are you surprised that he's done rude stuff? What?
Beaters for men. Yeah, they are. Except we don't have that Rihanna lumped up photo in the end, so it's not obvious. It's in the eyes. It's in the lines in your face. It's in Mel Gibson's high-pitched voice on the answering machine. I had to give up my Laker tickets, right? That is the sound of a man being taken for everything he's got. I gotta tell you, I'm envious of women, okay? I'm not saying your problems get solved, but at least they're taken seriously. You know? People, you got 1-800 numbers, you got ribbons, there's groups. People give a shit. Anything happens to a guy, it's just considered funny.
It's true.
Some woman cut her husband's dick off, threw it in the garbage disposal, and turned it on. People thought it was hilarious. They were, hey, Stumpy! Nobody cares.
Exactly.
You think if a guy removed a woman's titty and threw it in the dryer, anybody would be joking about it?
Cold tea and threw it in the dryer. Oh, fucking hell. Make a wallet out of it afterwards.
Stay. The entire country would grind to a halt. There'd be a moment of silence.
He was saying, kind of tee off. This reminds me, I went to see Jessica Carrot live a long time ago on stage, and he was doing this bit about leprosy, and he said, "Oh, made this song." He goes, "All my life I've been kissing your left tit because your right tit's missing." Oh boy, that just clicked in my head.
NFL would have some special colored headband everybody had to wear the entire month. The most effeminate color they could possibly come up with. All my heroes are going down. Arnold Schwarzenegger, another great man. Another great man. Taken down by that gold-digging whore of a maid he's got. And I'm not saying he's not a piece of shit for doing what he did. It was a piece of shit move. But how come only he got chastised? What about the maid? Why was she called the maid?
Why is it, him talking about that, why is it when it's like a maid and a famous star, why is it always his fault? Like what he's just saying. Why is it his fault? Why does he get all the shit and the woman gets nothing? The only exception I can think of is the Wayne Rooney, Rebecca Luce stuff, where she was just absolutely trashed in the news and the papers and stuff. When he had an affair with her. Who would want to have an affair with a guy that looks like Shrek? That's fallen out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down, bounced on a rock, and then bounced back up in the tree, hitting every branch on the way up. Thinking a hair transplant's going to make him look any better. No. He just look like Shrek before the haircut. Yeah, why is it always, it's the bloke's fault? When a female celebrity cheats, you don't hear about that. I can't remember any female celebrity cheating story that I've seen. It's, on the reverse side though, when a bloke cheats, he's like, "Oh yeah, well done, mate," you pat on the back. When a woman cheats, she's called a slut, a whore, a bitch. That's the reverse side of it. When a woman cheats, she's fucking absolutely trashed. Bloke cheats, he's a hero. I don't get that either.
Entire story. She was never called a whore, ever. Just boggled my mind. She knew his wife, first name basis, played with their kids, fucked her husband in their own goddamn bed. That's right down the checklist. First ballot Hall of Fame whore. Right there.
Exactly. So
Never.
why don't they ever get?
Why do you think she hooked up with him? Because of that 1987 flat top he's still rocking? The giant space between his teeth I could put this mic cord through? I think maybe it's all that kindergarten cop money laying around the goddamn bedroom.
It's a good film, though.
No, it's awful. It's a horrific thing to see as a guy, watching guys go through that shit.
Yeah.
You know? And then there's no sort of examination of it. They just go, he's an idiot. Hey, he's stupid. That guy's stupid. If that guy's stupid, what the fuck am I? Right?
Why don't the women ever get looked at? Why aren't they
do that?
picked
Why
up
would you
on?
accomplish all that and then fuck it up, hooking up with one of the ugliest human beings I've ever seen in my life? Not saying I'm a prize. I'm just saying, you know? It's got to be something beyond that, right? You know what I think it is? I think it comes down to the way he talks. You know? That dude should be unloading trucks in Transylvania.
I won't do it again.
That should have been the height of his success. But because he's a great man, he had the balls to move to America. Became famous for lifting weights. I lift weights, nobody gives a shit.
How did he go from lifting weights to being in movies like that? How did the two weightlifting? Oh, he's a weightlifter. Let's put him in a movie. He wasn't particularly a famous weightlifter. His early films, like Conan, for example, he's not a very good actor either. You know, I can't remember any of his earlier films than Conan the Barbarian films, and the only thing barbaric in it was the acting. I know there was Red Heat. That was one of his first. I know Terminator is quite an early one, but all his Conan stuff was in the 70s. But yeah, don't get me wrong. He's done a number of films that I like. You know, I really like. You know, Kindergarten Cop's funny, just because he's so out of place in it. You know, but you know, some of his films are like questionable. But yeah, he's good at some things. He's lousy at fucking others.
He lifts weights. Becomes super famous. Did he rest on his laurels? No. Next challenge. I'm going to become an actor despite the fact that nobody can really understand me. Against all odds, he starts making movies. Get down. There's a bomb. Get out of there. Becomes one of the biggest blockbuster stars of all time. What are you gonna do next, Arnie? I think I'll marry a Kennedy. There's no fucking way you can do that. Bam, he does it. Cherry on top, I'm running for governor of a state I can't even pronounce, and he wins the election. Why wouldn't this guy think he couldn't bang his maid in his own bed and get away with it? This dude has been in the zone for over 4 decades. 4 decades, nothing but net. Bang a maid in my own bed, dude. That's a layup.
It's like a different topic, but it's the same sort of thing happened with Bill Cosby. Obviously, he did sort of disgusting stuff. But how long has he been around doing stuff? And how long did it take for all the shit he did to come out? But then one film star does, or you know, someone else does something, and it's instantly picks up on. Why wasn't the stuff he did, all the shit that he did, picked up on sooner than it was? Why did it take so long?
Serious? I had a hit movie with the midget. I don't know. Right? And then what happens? The smoke clears.
Twice.
Then all these
2 films he's
trolls
done
come
with
out of the
Danny
woodwork
DeVito.
and start judging this
Twins
man.
and
all these fatties,
Junior.
these fucking old guys who never got any with their jowls coming on TV. Absolutely reprehensible behavior. What kind of a public servant? His legacy is...
Reminds me of Donald Trump.
idea what it's like to be tempted at that level, right? Like they have groupies as they waddle out to their Mercury Tracer parked on the other side of a dumpster. Really? You're beating them off? This guy, he's not a great man anymore? Terminator doesn't count? Is that what the fuck you're telling me? Because he fucked Alice? Really? He's still not a great man because he did that. Then that's the whole thing's over? Anybody here think they could move to Austria, learn the language, become famous for working out, then be a movie star, then marry into their royalty and hold public office? How many lifetimes would you need? I'm on my 3rd attempt at Rosetta Stone Spanish. How can I judge these guys? I can barely handle the temptations of Facebook. I'm gonna judge Tiger Woods? I golf. I don't walk off the 18th hole and there's a busload of Scandinavian women waiting to fuck my brains out. Sorry, ladies, gotta go home to the wife, right? No, it kills me. And there's no help out there for guys. There isn't. There's nothing out there to help you handle becoming rich and famous. There's nothing to prepare you for that platoon of whores that's gonna form on the horizon.
Yep.
Right? Like
Exactly.
Braveheart, faces painted, skirts on, will run down the hill, they'll jump on your dick in front of your wife. They don't give a shit.
No, exactly.
not even a
They know
handbook out
exactly what they're doing when they go
I
after
saw
it.
one article written about it on the cover of Time magazine. It said, why do so many rich, famous, and powerful men act like absolute pigs, right?
Yeah.
And the article was actually written by a woman. That's like
Funny,
me
that.
writing a book, The Third Trimester and What to Expect. Ladies, you're gonna feel a pressure. How the hell would I know? You don't want to hear that from me, right? Then why is this woman telling me what it's like to have a dick? That makes no sense. You have no idea what it's like to have a dick. 24/7. Do it. Fuck it, do it. That's what it's saying. Do it.
That's true.
Do it. Yeah, do it. That's how we survived as a species. Every man in here is programmed to fuck 85% of the women in this room. Right? Yeah, we
One
are.
would
Do
be
it,
nice.
do it, fuck it, do it, you know? It's just that you won't. That's the only reason why we don't, you know? That's not you keeping your dick in check, you know? Some guy at Home Depot working there, he wants to fuck just as many women as a celebrity, right? But he can't do it because whores don't care about lumber, right? But the second he hits the fucking lottery, all of a sudden, you know, that do it, fucking do it, you know? That wasn't affecting his life. Then all of a sudden these whores show up. I'll do it, I'll suck it, I'll do it, right?
It's true.
No, somebody's got to step up, all right? I'm not even blaming whores, really. Just, guys, we're fucking idiots. What are we doing? Why are we working so hard and then giving it all away to some chick who did 3 shifts at a fucking Hooters, you know? They're fucking bums. Sitting there with fucking Dorito dust in their cleavage, walking around with hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm sick of that shit. That's what the law says. 100 years ago, I could beat you with a fucking mop handle and be like, well, that's what the law says. Doesn't make us right. No, it's unreal. And all this shit's going down, and we're not doing anything. What are we doing? Same old shit. Sitting around watching Shark Week, right? Watching shit about poisonous snakes half a world away, just filling your head up with all this useless information. What to do if you come face to face with a Bengal tiger. Don't look at it, don't look away. Slowly back up as you push your friend forward, right? All this useless information.
If you do... Oh, it's going to prove what you just said. If you do come face to face with a Bengal tiger, unlikely, but possible, don't break eye contact. Don't run. Just, like you said, just slowly back up. Don't break eye contact with it. And hopefully, he should lose interest. Just proving a point that, yeah, he's right.
Yet hanging between your legs is this thing that could crumble your entire empire 7 minutes or less. Don't know a fucking thing about it. Even worse, you think it's your friend.
Also, tigers, well, if you're in a crowd of people, if they find the one person they want and they just focus on that person, everybody else fucking vanishes. They'll just go for that one person and ignore everybody else. No, another fact for you.
Yeah, you know why? Because your dick's
Proves the
like
point
a
of what you
dreamer.
just said.
You know? Your dick believes. It's like a motivational speaker. I don't give a shit what question you ask it. It's always like, yeah, absolutely. Sounds like a plan. Exit strategy. Later. We'll be fine. Where's your dick when you get caught, right? Then it's just slumped over like, hey, I thought it was a good idea, you know? You have to know that, dude. If your dick was a third base coach, it wouldn't hold anybody up. It'd just be fucking waving people around. Everybody, go in standing up. You got it. You got it. Oh, shit, here she comes. Slide, slide, slide. All right, you guys were awesome. Thank you so much for coming out. I hope you had as good a time as I did. Thank you.
So, yeah. There's another Bill Burr video for you. As I've said before, this guy is funny. There's a number of videos on YouTube of his full full show, which I'm definitely going to have a go and have a look at and watch, because this guy is just really funny, and he does say and make a lot of sense what he says, which is what kind of makes it funny, really. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I know I definitely did watching it. Yeah, if you did enjoy it, please leave a like, subscribe so you don't miss any further videos I do on Bill Burr, Top Gear, whatever. Subscribe so you don't miss out on any of that. And if there's any videos you want me to take a look at, please leave a comment down below. I read all the comments. I will always react. If you suggest something, I will always go and take a look at it. I do my best to get stuff put up. Sometimes YouTube just says no, which is really annoying, because there's some really funny stuff out there that it just can't touch, and it's just travesty, you know. But they won't let us do it, even when it's fair use. Nah, not touching that. It's just so frustrating. Really is frustrating. Anyway, that's it for this video. I say please subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future stuff. If you like the video, please leave a like. It does really help me out. It lets me know that the stuff I'm putting out is stuff you want to see. So yeah, see you on the next video, guys. Stay safe. Take care.